Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Dice, aka Dice'em, and I'm back. I don't own these clips. This is fair use, so hop off it. You mean? Anyway, it's me. I'm back, and let's get it. Today we got Deathstroke from DC, the one and only Deathstroke, the Terminator, going up against DC's own Killer Croc. So hell yeah, without any further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's get it. Deathstroke. Our first combatant is Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, a super soldier, a being of immense power, strength, skill, intellect, etc. And he's very well equipped with dangerous, very powerful weapons, both simple melee and high tech and high caliber. He's a weapons expert and very, extremely physically powerful, stronger than even most metahumans, being able to keep up with some of the most powerful DC powerhouses of all time. He's above the level of a super genius because he actually uses far more of his brain capacity than any human on Earth. Period. Point blank. Meaning, of course, not only is he one of the most skilled and powerful super soldiers on Earth, but he's also one of the smartest men alive. He's also been known to be able to regenerate and survive bullet wounds, slashing and stabbing attacks, among other things. He does have an absolutely amazing healing factor, but he can also dodge bullets at near point-blank range, among other things. He would be considered by many to in fact be a metahuman. And yes, he does regularly fight Batman, but he has defeated him before. And he's more than capable of taking on some of the most powerful characters in DC, at least those that are street level or ground level. He can take on Batman, Bane, and today we're gonna see if he can take on Killer Croc himself. He's even capable of fighting beings and entities far more powerful than himself, such as when he fought Wonder Woman. And that's just really one example. He is a mercenary and assassin, earning him the nickname of Deathstroke, the Terminator. And he in fact had this nickname before Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator, meaning he is the OG Terminator. He's equipped with many gadgets, guns, knives, and other sorts of weapons, but on the other hand, we have Killer Croc, aka Waylon Jones, a mutant metahuman born with similarities to a crocodilian creature. He is a beast who continues to evolve and adapt, growing larger and more powerful as the years go by. Currently standing, the largest he's ever been at 11 feet tall, Killer Croc is a savage and a true animalistic monster. He has razor-sharp teeth and sharp spikes all over his body. He has long, sharp claws, muscular, powerful arms with large, very, very devastating fists, as well as clawed feet and very powerful legs and a long, very thick and massive tail that inflicts much injury upon whoever is struck or whipped with it. He appears to be reptilian in nature, although he is a human being. He is a human that is a mutant. He has what is known as a mutagen within him that causes him to mutate into a reptilian, crocodile-like creature. He is, of course, an oddity of nature and a freak of nature, a monster and a beast, one that trained in many different styles of fighting and grew up as a fighter. He's a fighter and a brawler, and he has, as I mentioned, very powerful jaws full of sharp teeth with razor-sharp claws on his powerful hands, as well as extreme super strength, speed, durability, agility, stamina, etc. Not to mention his powerful arms, legs, and tail. But yeah. Without any further ado, let's get into the fight. So Slade, aka Deathstroke, is on the hunt for his next victim, his new target, Killer Croc. And he witnesses Croc crawl up out of the sewer. He pulls his pistol and fires 4 shots straight into his back. They do little to no damage as Croc turns around, snarling, growling at Deathstroke, who stares him down. He then raises up to his full height of 11 feet as Deathstroke draws his blades. Croc begins charging, running towards him as he leaps through the air, coming down and slashing directly at Croc as he puts both arms up next to each other, blocking this attack, getting his arms slashed open as he then punches Deathstroke in the face so hard he flies back many feet, slamming to the ground on his feet as he slides back across through the mud on his feet, as he then stops himself, coming to a halt, as he then leaps over the charging Killer Croc, landing behind him, as he lands a slashing blow to his back with one quick motion, one fast slice. As Croc turns around, he tosses his blade in the air, quick drawing his pistol, firing multiple shots at Croc's face. He puts his gun back in the holster and catches the second blade again, realizing he's shot Croc in his eye as he charges towards him, going to stab him with both blades straight through the center of his chest as Croc kicks him back extremely hard, causing him to go flying back, landing on his back this time hard, smacking off the ground with a lot of force. As Croc runs and leaps into the air, coming down, stomping on top of Deathstroke, right in his stomach, right on the abs. Deathstroke stabs Killer Croc right up between his ribs with his blade and goes to stab him with the other blade. Croc grabs his wrist, utterly crushing it as he headbutts him and then punches him with a straight jab, straight in the face, then a right hook that knocks his helmet off of his face as Deathstroke kicks him in the chest, causing him to stumble back as he then leaps through the air, kicking him under the chin. He lands behind Killer Croc as Croc turns around and whips him with his tail, sending him through a wall of a building. Deathstroke gets back up and breaks out through the wall of the building, tossing a grenade right at the head of Killer Croc as he backhand slaps it back towards Deathstroke. It explodes right in front of him, sending him flying back as Killer Croc races towards him, gripping him up by the throat, crushing his esophagus. He throws him to the ground like a rag doll, stomping his skull, causing his head to explode with brain matter flying everywhere. Winner, Killer Croc. Anyway, it's been your boy Dyson, and I'm officially outie. Peace.